in the midst of an injury, something happening, not something physical, but an emotional injury.
Yes.
Like something is happening for me these days, and I found it a little challenging to keep my heart open. I can feel it, I can see this, there is a tendency to want it to contract. And so I won't ask you how to open it because
yeah. Right. We have been functioning in a certain way for a long time, and that habit has its own power, has its own momentum. And even if we start to counteract it, and even if you have moments where you are really in tune and in harmony with it, then the old habit overtakes again. And especially in situations that you say, like a mental injury. Somebody is doing something bad, or something happens that we feel devastated about it. And the habit is that in those situations we were totally identified with that story that we are telling about ourselves and the relationships and all that is happening, instead of being aware prior to that there is something else. And since that habit is so strong, even if at other times you are capable of connecting, then when this is happening, then the old habit takes over. And as long as you don't remember and are in the midst of it, not much can be done. But eventually, when you become aware, got me again. There I'm going again. At least at that time, you can stop nourishing it. Because the tendency is when such a thing happens, then we kind of keep on feeding it, thinking around, and always the poor little me, it's happening to me. And there comes the self-pity, and when we are in self-pity, the energy goes like down a drain. And there, when you become aware, there you can put the stop and say, hey, come on. Just, you don't have to try to suppress the feelings that are there. You don't have to try to fight against the situation. You just accept, okay, got me again. There, all these feelings are there, but then you just step out and watch what it is doing. Watch how it is influencing your experience right now. What your body is doing energetically, what is happening. And when you watch like this, then automatically you become aware, okay, there is something not affected by it. And then you can again direct the attention back to that. Don't be impatient with yourself if that happens. Okay, the old habit is still there, is still active, so we continue being alert. And when it gets us, then the moment you become aware, don't lament about that it got you again, or berate yourself and, in spite of all my meditation, still it's happening. You just, without a big fuss, the moment you become aware, okay, that has happened, it's already past. Right now, you come back home and let go. And if you do that consequently, it's getting easier and easier. And eventually you will see it coming, the old habit, before it catches up with you and overwhelms you. You see, I see you. No more. Don't feel disappointed if it's happening. All right. It's happened again, so what? Right now, I can go back home. It's already past. It's already a memory. We're holding on to the memories and give them a life they don't deserve. We are hooked into it and feed our vitality into it and make the memory alive in a way it doesn't deserve. It's there as a memory. Okay, nothing wrong with it. But there is only now where you're really alive. There is only now where you are touching reality. Nowhere else, ever. That now is timeless.